And good morning. I'm back from my morning walk, 2.4 miles. I'm tired and old. I got a lot of paperwork I'm doing. Okay, first check out Howie. He did a really good food forest permaculture. Okay, that's Howie's channel. Did a real good live stream. And we're going to talk about, well, that's going to be later, but put Howie over there. Hard winter 2023 to 2024. That's US and Canada. Okay, a lot of people are still in the 50-mile death circle. All right, because Howie lives in a food forest, I live in a food desert, actual desert. Okay, when you have mesquite brush, cactus, and tumbleweeds growing by, it's a desert. All right, it stopped being a desert 150 years ago when they started irrigating this. This used to be part of the Tulare Desert, very small desert, not big as Death Valley, which is bigger. Our desert's maybe about 20 miles, and I'm in Visayas in the flood desert zone. It was never grassland, it was sandy soil, real sandy soil. All we had was purple sagebrush. Remember that song was the purple sagebrush? Yeah. Okay. Big problem in my area. I keep telling people this. We only have 30 days food supply. That's from everything. If you watch the movie Deadly Harvest, Canada, everybody lives underneath the 49th parallel. Rest of Canada only has 27 days worth of food stocks. That's everybody. Okay, like it or not. Alaska's in the same boat, but subtract 10. They only have 17 days worth of food supply. Everybody using the Alaskan highway, that's from Alaska all the way down to California, are in the same predicament. British Columbia, Howie's area, but Howie's on an island, so we disregard that because he's in a food forest and he has like 90 to 100 days worth of food because he lives in that region, that Vancouver Island. Any place else on British Columbia? No. Same as Alaska, 17 days. Then we go into Washington State. Washington State is, you have to cut it in half. You have the west coast of Washington near the ocean, and you have eastern Washington, which is a desert. Okay, and then you go straight down to Oregon, same effect. A lot of people don't realize you don't have that much resources. You're in the same boat, except for Oregon and Washington. I subtract another 5 days. So you'll have 12 days of food because of your region. Okay, like it or not, you could argue with me. Go check out Gill at Cap Patent Family Compound because I forget, either FEMA or the Department of Homeland Security Gildan should know about how much food that these areas have. That's why Oregon wants to join up to, or Oregon and Washington wants to join up to Idaho, because Idaho has 90 to 100 days worth of food. All right, a lot of people don't listen to old Uncle Al. Big problem with California and Nevada. Nevada has the same problem as Washington and Oregon. Only 12 days of food depending where you're at. 12 days. California, it depends on what area of California. If you're in the Bay Area, you have less than 72 hours worth of food. LA, Greater LA, it depends because a lot of LA's goods and foods and everything is shipped in. Okay, by rail or truck or ocean. So you think that very carefully because LA, not Greater LA, but LA as itself only has less than a week's worth of food supplies. That's gone. Coinciding with this thing, Chicago, because they're running out of stores, they have the great idea of putting in government-controlled stores, which is stupid as hell. That goes back to the old, company stores, where the company runs it. If Chicago cannot handle immigrants and cannot handle crime, do you think they're going to run grocery stores safely and conveniently? Hell no. All right, go check out Tim Pools as he reports it. Chicago solution will have government stores. That's the most asinine thing I ever heard of. All right, folks, I'll catch you later. You think about it, check out Howie's channel, Food Forest Permaculture. Next one we're going to talk about is evacuation. And this is an important one because a lot of people's plans on evacuation are outdated. They stink. Not realistic. And stop going into woods. I'm going into woods. I've been doing it for the last 20 years. Okay, and we find a lot of experienced people, hunters, hikers. Last month we called that 65-year-old man, a lot of gadgets, a lot of tools, high Sierras. He died because his lungs weren't used to the altitude and died from an embolism in his heart. Okay, a lot of people, I have 20 years going in and out of the woods. Fine. Either your relatives like, yeah, we could haul him out for $1,500. Oh no, $15,000. You didn't tell me he was in the high Sierras. So we go up there with the mules and the horses and haul your damn carcass back. Okay, a lot of people that goes up there and look, I ain't going to carry a stinking body in my truck because some of those places are hard to get. And when we get there, it's like, ew. That's why a lot of government agencies don't do search and rescue properly. Oh, we found the toddler. He was alive. Pureed vegetables. Blah. So anyway, folks, like I said, think about it. And we're going to talk about evacuation later on. And remember, winter is coming. It's going to be a hard one. Go check Idaho Garden Girl. Okay, this winter you should get more skills, practice, check on your supplies, rotate them. All right, stop thinking in the 50-mile circle. But I'm running out of room for my preps. Cargo container, storage, self-storage units. I have one down the street. It's climate control. I use that for the food pantry, for the church. Not thinking, people. And I'll catch you later. God bless and good luck. Bye now.